sleep cycle
Oh
has a
yeah.
deep impact on our emotional and mental health, So another reason why mental health issues are on the rise is because of our sleep cycle. A huge population is sleep deprived. We sleep enough, but we are sleep deprived, which means we sleep the required number of hours, but we don't sleep right. We're not sleeping right. What is the sign whether I'm sleeping right? If I'm sleeping right, I should be able to wake up on my own. I should not need an alarm to wake up in the morning, and definitely not press the snooze button and want to sleep for another 10 minutes after 6 or 7 hours of sleep. Most of us feel like sleeping more after we've slept. And now this is a question to myself. If I've slept my 6, 7 hours, why am I not fresh and energetic to wake up? Why do I feel like sleeping a little more? Because I did not sleep right. So, to sleep right, what do I have to do? One, I need to sleep early. Remember in school, we were taught early to bed, early to rise makes a person healthy, wealthy, wise. So, let's go back to that healthy, wealthy, wise sleep cycle. It's about sleeping early and then naturally waking up early. Don't focus on the waking up early. We all say, I want to wake up early, I want to wake up early. Don't have to do anything, just sleep early. Sleep early. Waking up will be automatically taken care of. So aim to sleep by 9:30, 10. That's the time we should be asleep. Now, that's the sleeping time. If I sleep by 9:30, 10, I will automatically wake up between 4 and 5. It's the highest vibrational time. It's the highest vibrational time is for 4:30. Highest creativity, intuitive power. The best time to study. And the best time, if you want to have any new idea, is to wake up between 4 and 5. And that's why today we have the 5 a.m. leadership clubs that leaders need to wake up early. But for that, they need to sleep early. Now, how to sleep right? Just before going to sleep, at least for 2 hours before we sleep, we need to disconnect from work. This is very important.
And
Why
very
we're
difficult.
not sleeping? No, let's not call it difficult. We're not going to call anything difficult today because, see, it's a cycle. If I continue working till 9, 9:30, or if I just simply check my emails and messages till I go to sleep. So it's like you give somebody an email, you tell them you read this email, okay, now you go to sleep. But the person just read an email. The person just read some task, and then only the body sleeps. The mind doesn't sleep. So, a big reason is that we are scanning our communication, work communication, just before we go to sleep. The mind is in the beta plus stage during the day. When we go to sleep, it has to go to alpha, theta, delta. But if I am in beta plus stage when I lie down, it does not go into the alpha theta stage quickly because I'm just thinking and thinking and thinking. And that's why people are taking substances and all sorts of things just to go to sleep. So at least, if not 2 hours, 1 hour. But 1 hour is a must. That 1 hour before work, before sleeping, I need to disconnect from work. So my mind starts slowing down, slowing down. Now, disconnect from work, disconnect from all other content consumption, which means the world news, any movies, any serials, anything which sets your mind into the beta stage again, which means into the activity stage, is not good in the last hour. Last hour is for slowing down the mind, read a good book, listen to music, spend time with family, do something that you would like to do. Sometimes do nothing. That's also very good, just to do nothing. So, anything which is energizing for the last hour. Then, at least 15 minutes before you go to sleep, consume some very pure positive content. What we watch, read, and listen is our emotional diet. This is a very important equation. What I watch, what I read, and what I listen is my emotional diet, which means my thoughts are based on what I watch, what I read, what I listen. If I watch lust, anger, greed, ego, stress, worry, criticism just before I go to sleep, then that's what's going to go on in the night. And when that's what goes on in the night, I need more number of hours to sleep. If I sleep right, I will need lesser number of hours to sleep. Like doctors tell us, eat your dinner early. so that you finish your digestion before you go to sleep. Don't allow digestion to happen during sleep. Finish your digestion and then go to sleep. Similarly, consume all the content that you want to consume 2 hours before you sleep. Digest all that content before you go to sleep. Don't keep your sleep for digesting all that content that you have consumed just before. It's the same for the mind and for the body. If the digestion of the food and the digestion of the content has happened before we go to sleep, then the sleep is very powerful. Deep sleep, lesser number of hours, we will wake up early and we will wake up very energized. And we will need no morning alarm. We will wake up very energized, very creative, very intuitive. Just before going to sleep, check the day. If there's any burden on the mind, write it out. Do not carry any troubled emotions to bed. It has to be resolved. So counsel yourself before you sleep. If you practice meditation, please meditate for a few minutes before you sleep. So you take your mind to the highest vibration and then go to sleep. Less sleep. You are directly going to save minimum 2 hours. So those 2 hours in the night, which you disconnected from work, you're not going to lose on those 2 hours. You're going to get those additional 2 hours in the morning, but you're also going to get a very creative, intuitive mind to address those work issues in the morning. So it's a completely different way of working. So the sleep is very important. Then the first thing when we wake up, the morning.